Waste no food. Waste no food. Waste no food. Waste no. Alright, I think we got
most of them are in Europe eating. So we thank you very much for the good work.
Now, there's one.
I assist in partnerships, and I'm so happy to see that he's caring for the less fortunate. When I was working under him,
Two sides to us. There's the operational side where we're working
various stages of the food supply chain, and that's our mission there. And I've already mentioned it in many
ways. Let us not only stay with the Kongona alone.
My name is John Gathongo, the Executive Director Food Bank in Kenya. Today is a very great day for the Food Bank because we are celebrating our stakeholders, but at the same time, we are launching a new application, mobile application, that will assist us in the distribution and recovery of food from farmers and across all the sectors. Today we are in partnership with Foodiverse, an application that is widely used in Europe, but now we are bringing it here in Kenya, and it will be called Kenyaverse. It will be the Kenyan version of the Foodiverse version in Europe. We realized that we have to go digital in order for our presence to be felt much more across all the counties in the country. And that is why we are partnering with Foodiverse Ireland, so that we are able to have the application being used here in Kenya in terms of distribution and also recovery of food within our retail market, our agriculture sector, and across any other place. We would not have been able, and we cannot be able to do this with the normal ways that we do, having our trucks running from one county to the other, collecting the surplus food. We want the application to be used by our beneficiaries who are close to our partners, so that they are able to get the surplus food that is allowed the partners that are allowed that area. I would request all members of our society, people of goodwill, and people who have something that can be able to support Food Bank in Kenya in what they are doing, bringing a smile to the very vulnerable within our society, the kids out there, the elderly people out there, and the people living in ASL areas who do not have food or enough food to take. We request any partners that is willing to give out any food donation to these disadvantaged Kenyans to get in touch with us through www.foodbankinkenya.org, or actually call us. We are always ready there to come up and pick the food that is available.
My name is Newton Nyarambi Matope. I'm the president of Big Code, and also a council member for Africa for the Global Food Network, which is a food banking network covering 50 countries across the globe, and about 7 countries in Africa. And the whole idea there is to ensure that we recover food, there's no wastage, and making sure that no person, whether an adult or a child, goes to bed hungry. As you are aware, especially in sub-Saharan Africa, studies have shown that between 30 to 40% of food is wasted, and some of this food is food that could actually benefit a lot of people. There are people who are sleeping hungry, and at the same time, I think there's also a lot of impact on the greenhouse gases. As you are aware, rotten food emits methane, so that is part of the CO2 emissions, the greenhouse emissions. So this is a very noble initiative, and Food Banking Kenya is part of the Global Food Network, and I must say they are doing wonderful work in ensuring that food is rescued and is distributed to those people who are in need. And I think their mission as they grow is to ensure that they cover the whole country And one of the key things that they are looking now at implementing is technology to enable to link the person with excess food and those that are in need. And in doing this, it also reduces the costs, logistical cost of moving food from one place to another, and also extending the shelf life of that particular food. So this is a very noble initiative, and it can only get support. And as they've mentioned, this is something that will be available on the app, and it's very easy to operate as long as you've got connectivity. And I believe this will go a long way ensuring that no person goes to sleep without any food. Some of the measures that need to be put in place to reduce the post-harvest losses is one, we've spoken about cold chain, and this is where Big Code comes in, where we are able to provide solutions to ensure that when the first mile, that's basically from the harvest side, food is actually kept in the temperatures it's supposed to be, and then also transported, from that place where it's harvested to the market, so to say. And if it needs to go into storage, that also is provided by Big Code. So this is one area that we can reduce, that. Secondly, there are also technologies that are coming in place where you can actually dry some of these food products, especially in those times of, I'm talking about mainly if you're talking about fruit and vegetables, where it's very seasonal and where there is an excess supply. You can also look at drying technology, which I know I'm aware that Food Bank in Kenya have embarked on, and this will go a long way because it also preserves the food and also extends the shelf life.
My name is Wamboi Mbarire. I'm the CEO of the Retail Trade Association of Kenya, partners of Food Bank in Kenya. On the launch of Foodiverse, I think it's going to be very successful. Across the world, there are very successful apps that have been used to move food from those who have to those who do not have. I think the greatest challenge is in getting that app into the public sphere so that people know it exists. So the media has a big role to play in ensuring that people know about it. As partners, we will speak about it. We look to support them with members of, for example, the Retail Association, so that they can become suppliers or partners in the app, and people are able to log on and access food coming out of supermarkets that is still good for human consumption. The technology allows me, who has the food in central Kenya, to put it on the app and say, I have this food, and allow somebody who's in another part of Kenya that doesn't have food to get onto the same app and see where is food available. So technology will definitely make it easier to move food from those who have to those who do not have.
Mimi ni former Mayor Joe Kech. Hao wazee wetu ambao wameanzisha hii food bank ni kitu ambacho itasaidia Wakenya wengi sana, hasa watoto, manake mnajua sehemu kubwa sana katika nchi yetu kuna mahali ambapo watoto hawana chakula, shule pia hawana chakula, na vile hawa wazee walikuja na food banking katika Kenya hii yetu, ni kitu ambacho lazima tufurahie sana. Na mimi pia natoa shukrani kubwa sana kwa governor wa jiji la Nairobi, kwa sababu hiyo mwenendo ndio vile amefanya ya kuona kwamba kila shule ina wakati ambapo unapewa chakula. Lakini hivi sasa kwa food banking Kenya ni kitu ambacho sisi wa Kenya wote lazima tuwe katika mstari wa mbele ili tuwasaidie, kwa sababu wanasaidia jamii wetu, wanasaidia watoto wetu, wanasaidia mengi ya Kenya ambapo chakula ambapo inaweza kuwa hakuna, kama North Eastern ambapo wangependa usaidizi kama hii. Na mimi nashukuru sana kwa sababu vile wameeleza ni kwamba watakwenda katika county yote ya Kenya kuona kwamba kila county imefaidika, hasa kwa upande wa shule na kwa upande wa watoto na wale vijana watoto ambao pia wanaishi katika barabarani, hawana mahali pa kwenda. Na mimi nashukuru sana ile kazi ambao hii kikundi ya wazee ama official ambao wameanzisha hii food banking ni kitu ambacho itasaidia Wakenya wengi sana. Na mimi ningependa kama inawezekana serikali pia iwe mstari wa mbele ya kuona kwamba wamesaidia food banking Kenya kwa sababu ya ile kazi ambayo wanafanyia sisi wa Kenya.